That's what my brother and his wife have. Oh, by the way, my brother and his wife, hold on.
What's going on, YouTube fam? We are out here butchering some chickens. So we can't show you the stuff. So we're out here starting to butcher our meat chickens. We got the whole setup. We got the kill cones, we got the scalding pot, the plucker, and then of course we got the eviscerating tables. We still got about 20 something more chickens left. We got them in here. I don't know if you can see, but we got some nice fresh chickens out there.
That's a pretty big one.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good size one. So yeah, so it's going really well. After a few rounds of ring around the rosy, we got ourselves a clean bird.
Whoa.
We're all done butchering. We finished all the chickens and we're in cleanup mode right now. The feathers and blood we're actually going to pour into the our compost pile to make sure that nothing goes to waste. So the chicken feet, and we cut off the small pieces of the chicken wing. We're going to use those to make chicken broth. The carcasses we're going to use to make chicken stock, because we're going to actually piece out the chickens and we're going to, oh, sorry about that, we're going to show you. And then the guts, let me show you what we did with the guts. Right there. There's the guts. Look at them enjoying that. So the guts are feeding the pigs, which also adds as free food and extreme nourishment to them. And they love it. They love it, they love it, they love it. So here's the compost pile where I'm starting. I have another spot, but I don't want the blood and feathers there, so we're gonna dump the blood and feathers right here. I'm gonna start the compost pile, and then we cut down the red coop. We're gonna tear that apart. And there's compost all up in there where the chickens have been for years. And we're gonna dig all that up too. Create this huge compost mound. So it went really well. Thanks to everybody for all their help that helped us butcher some chickens. In another video, we're going to show you how to piece out a chicken and show you guys in detail how to do that so that you guys can do this too when the time comes. Hey, we're back, aren't we, babe?
Hey man, what's up?
So we're back. It's been 2 days, 48 hours, and the chickens have been in the refrigerator, letting the old rigor mortis fade away into the abyss, so that the chickens are much easier to work with. So today is the day.
They're not all tough and
stiff and
dry
and hard and all this stuff. Yeah. So they've been sitting for 48 hours. The butchering went well. So today we are going to, don't mind the kids running in the background. Maddie and Graham are playing and having fun.
This is our real life.
Yes, absolutely crazy. So we got the pot going, it's heating up, and then we have these watch out, babe. We have these vacuum seal bags. And what you do, and then you dip it in the pot and it'll vacuum seal it. And so you'll be able to see what that looks like. She's cutting up the tomatoes from our garden. And don't those look good? Some Romas. And what we do is we freeze them until we get all our tomatoes, and then we do a sauce day. Oh, and then don't worry, we're gonna do a video on the sauce day too. We are going to take this today to kind of pull the chickens out of the refrigerator. We're going to wash them really, really well, make sure that they're super clean. Then we're gonna go ahead and let them kind of air dry just a teeny bit. Put them in these vacuum seal bags, and then you're gonna dip them in a pot of hot water. This is supposed to be at around 190 degrees. Once we do that and we get them all tied up, then we're gonna weigh them, and at the end, stick around because we're gonna go over the total weight of chickens and how many chickens we butchered. And then, one more thing. I'm going to go over how to piece out a chicken in detail, so that when you go to butcher your chickens or help a friend or whatever, and you get something and you go, well, I want to piece this out, I don't want a whole chicken. We're going to go over that in detail in another video, so that you can just look that up too, or send it to whoever needs it.
So that video will just be that.
Yes, it'll just be piecing out. Peace out.
Oh, Maddie's weighing that tomato. Good idea. Juice.
Look at this, check out this tomato we just pulled from the garden. Look at that thing. It's like the size of my hand. And so we're gonna weigh it. It is 1 pound, exactly. That is crazy. That's a 1 pound tomato.
You know, we should do a separate bag of this and make salsa.
Yeah, let's do it. I love salsa. This camera has been absolutely abused. Look at all these dents. Oh man.
Oh, so if you guys want us to do a Q&A live video where you can hop in the chat and ask us questions, send them ahead of time, however you want to do it. If you're interested in something like that and you want to kind of interact with us, let us know. I think it'd be so fun. I think it'd be really, really fun. But anyways, if you want to do that.
I'm going to grab the chickens, so if you could just hear me so you can open the door.
Yes, I'll listen for you. Oh, I forgot! Okay, so these, we had a white rock rooster and a dark Cornish hen. They had eggs. We incubated the eggs. We raised them up. How many weeks? 18?
Yeah.
About 18 weeks, I guess. We're gonna tell you how much they weighed so you can kind of get an idea. We are no longer going to be raising that. We don't think that they were big enough, so we're gonna try a different breed and then we'll take you through that and see if that works. So, but we do wanna find something that does work because we don't wanna have to rely on a hatchery if we don't have to. So, I think we're looking at getting
Buff Orpingtons.
Orpingtons, whatever. That's, you okay? That's what my brother and his wife have. Oh, by the way, my brother and his wife, hold on. They have their own magazine and it is the best. They have beautiful pictures. So this was the spring edition. I mean, it's just amazing. Then this was the summer edition. Look at those beautiful sunflowers. And so they go around and they interview farms and they talk to people. And then they take amazing pictures. There's great just knowledge in here. There's contests that you can enter. If you own your own company, you can buy an ad. So it's called Northeast Family Farming. Right now they're focusing on their area of Pennsylvania, but I'm sure as they grow, it will grow. So yes, check it out. I will link their website. So it's only $15 a year, right?
Yep.
$15 a year, that's 4 issues. And you get it shipped straight to your house. You cannot beat that. And you get a hard copy of something, don't have to pull it up, and it's something for you to keep. We had them sign our CD. Remus, their dog, they feature their dog as well, which, I mean, he's worth it in itself. So there's Remus. There he is. This was Remus as a puppy. He's so cute. So there's my brother and his wife. So if you want to find out where they live, what type of farm, what they do, make sure you check out their website and subscribe to their magazine.
Okay, so right now I'm washing the chickens because due to you know, the rush of butchering and there's a lot going on when you're butchering chickens. It's just nice to be able to like re-wash them and clean them. But here's kind of like the finished product after your own butchering. So that looks pretty good, doesn't it?
That's a small one.
But when it goes in the kill cone like this with the head, you slit the throat, you let them bleed out, and then this goes in a pot at 150 degrees. That's what we found to be like the sweet spot for pulling the feathers off. The reason why you put it in the pot is because it helps loosen up the feathers. And then this goes in the chicken plucker after it hits the 150. The telltale sign to know that if your feathers are ready to come out of the chicken plucker is if your tail feathers come out very easily. If they come out really easily, then you know that the chicken feathers will be easy to pluck for the plucker. You put it in the plucker, after that it goes in, and then you remove, and then so we remove the crop and the innards, the guts. We cut the neck off. We also cut that little extra part of the wing off right here, and then we remove the feet. We also cut the tail off, and so, and then this is what you get, and then this goes in the fridge or the, so there you go. See, that one looks pretty decent. Look at that one.
It does look good. So I think what we've decided to do is I'm going to take the teeniest, tiniest ones and I'm going to actually put them in the pressure cooker right now, and then I'm going to shred that up and I'm going to put them in, I don't know if we're going to vacuum seal it or what, and we're going to freeze it like that, so that will be our fast food. So for like chicken salad, fajitas, chicken pot pie, chicken divine, things like that. Also, we'll have that chicken stock, that broth there that we can. And then we're gonna take that carcass that doesn't have any more chicken meat on it, and we will finish cooking that, and we'll can a whole bunch of, I guess we'd make it into like bone broth.
Yeah, we'll do bone broth. What we're trying to do is give ourselves a huge versatility with the chicken, so we're not just doing one thing. So that's why we're gonna be doing multiple items.
And we're using the whole chicken.
Yep, we're using the entire chicken.
So I'm gonna try to fit 2 in here. All right. Now I gotta find the lid. Here it is. I am going to seal it, and I'm gonna hit 30. I'm gonna do pressure cook. I'm gonna up it. It's gonna be on high, more high, and I'm going to do 30 minutes. I'm gonna see what that does. I've never done this before, having the 2 full chickens in there. Make sure it's sealed, not venting.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting the vacuum seal bags on these chickens, or these shrink wrap bags. So I'm getting these situated, and then I'm putting them on this big cutting board on the table. And I like to kind of line them all up, get them ready, so then when the temperature's got, you just boom, 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 and you can dip them. I know that something too is when you do this little flap of skin right here, right here, you can slice a hole in that, and then you can put the legs, you know, like down in this hole here, and it'll help kind of keep the legs kind of contained if you want to do that too. That's another thing that, so there's different ways of doing this. So you can see we have them lined up and they're ready to shrink wrap in the pot once the pot gets hot enough. Speaking of that, let's see if it's hot enough. So right now it's 174, so we're getting there, getting close. Alright, we got the pot up to 190, so what we're going to do is put the straw that comes with the bag, we're going to put it in the cavity of the chicken. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and put a zip tie around it, kind of loosely. And there you go. That is the finished shrink wrapped product. So you can see it shrunk it down, and what that straw does is it helps release all the air. And then we can wipe it down and dry it. And then we will put our squeaky tree sticker on. We're gonna weigh the chicken too, so we have that set. Did you zero this out with the bowl?
I did.
Okay.
Is it still 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 3 pounds, 6 ounces.
Alright, so after Nathaniel shrink wraps, it's my turn. Okay, so I dry them off like so. I I have the hard job, I know. Then I take it and I have a bowl in here that's zeroed out and I put it right in. I weigh it, this is 2 pounds, 9 ounces. And then I'll take it back over here and I'll write it on there.
Alright, so like I said before, we are going to show you, we have all the weights and the number of birds we processed. So we ended up processing a total of 33 chickens. Is that too loud?
Probably. We have I Love Lucy on. It's my jam. Alright.
Let's redo that. You want to redo that?
No. They're family.
Okay. So yeah, so we have the total number 33 birds. So we're gonna do this live, right? Well, live-ish sense that we're gonna show you the total chicken weight we have.
So I'm right here.
At 204. £60 of chicken meat.
59.37. So 60 pounds of chicken meat. So
our average pound weight was 1 pound 7.
okay, so if you did Cornish cross or something like that from the hatchery, you're looking at like a 4 pound average probably, but like between a 3 and 4 pounds. So you can see the difference. It wasn't exactly, you know, the same.
Yeah, well, we made a couple
but we saved, well, let's see, so $3, so let's just say a chick would have been $3 times 33 birds, $99, so we would have spent $100 just on the birds. I mean, we did have to feed them longer, but a lot of it was just moving them on the grass. And
so the two mistakes we made was we didn't realize that you could hold fertilized eggs for a week and
10 days, up to 10 days.
Up to 10 days, and then put them all in the incubator at the same time. We thought you only had like a 24 to 48 hour period. So we were putting them all in right when we got them.
So that's why you see some are 3 pounds,
some are 2 pounds, some are 1 pound, because they were
different
different hatch rates, but we just didn't feel like waiting.
Yeah.
So the 1 pounders were actually, those are the ones that were actually shredding and cooking in the Instapot. And
which is going to be great.
Yeah, we put chicken in the freezer. We learned from it. We learned that you can hold the eggs, and then we learned too that this crossbreed we did they just did not get big enough. We thought they were going to get a lot bigger, but even the parent breeds they weren't that big. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to try it again with a different type of dual-purpose breed. Mm-hmm. And so our goal is to have higher weights. But we're happy. We have chicken in the freezer now. It's 60 pounds roughly, and nothing's going to go to waste because the carcasses that we piece out and even these that we shred, we're going to end up boiling in this pot, and
we're going to can all
the broth and the chicken stock and everything.
Yeah.
And then of course all the guts and everything went to the pigs,
and then the livers and the hearts we saved for the dogs.
We're gonna make
cook
dog
it up
food.
And make dog food. So
yeah, so it was a great learning experience.
Because dog food is $80 a bag now. Just so everybody is aware.
And we don't even buy this special stuff. But so it was a great learning experience. We're sharing with you our mistakes and being real with you guys so that don't do these things. But I think we're gonna try Buff Orpingtons this time.
I'll show you guys the difference here. So we helped someone in our family butcher chickens, and he did the Cornish cross, bought them from the hatchery, and they were all roosters, which is a really smart way to go if you're getting it from the hatchery. So you can see, see how like meaty that is?
And that's almost 5 pounds. Yeah.
Right, 4.9, and he had some that were 8 pounds. So he got all roosters. I think that made a really big difference for him.
Yeah.
And then, so you can kind of see the difference, but you have to pay for the baby chicks. So, and then what if the hatchery isn't there and all of that? So this was a really smart way. If you have access to a hatchery, you have the extra $3, like, go for it. Like, this is a great way to get started.
Yeah, we're not against the Cornish cross or the Red Rangers or anything like that. Like, definitely do it. We are just trying to set up a system to where we don't have to rely on hatcheries And so we're just trying to figure that out. And you know, even through the research, some people are recommending these things. So we're trying some stuff, and we're willing to try it because we want to create this self-sufficient homestead and not have to keep dishing out hundreds and hundreds of dollars at these hatcheries.
Because they're going to have to raise prices as the feed prices go up, and as the diesel for, you know, transporting the chicks, and everything is just going to go up. So we're thinking, maybe we can get a dual purpose breed where we can have the meat and the eggs from the same chickens.
And create this kind of system and cycle to where as we're butchering them, we're restocking, and we're doing these things. So we're just trying to find the right breed. And you know, I did research, and they were saying that the White Rock and the dark Cornish hen, that mix gives you the Cornish cross, and it's a good mix. And the meat's probably
like tasty. They say it's like
real tasty. The dark Cornish is real tasty, but it just didn't give us the quantity of a chicken size. And the biggest one, which was the rooster, which was our White Rock rooster, which he was big, and he was only 3 pounds when we did it. So he's not like an 8-pounder chicken or nothing, rooster or anything. Yeah. So they were just all just in a total smaller.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
So if you have anything that you've done yourself, let us know. And or if you have any suggestions.
Well, thank you guys. Are you gonna show them how you're gonna shred the chicken?
Or
we just close out?
I think I'm gonna stick it all in the fridge and piece it out tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow's video. Keeping it simple.
Alright, well thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button, send us some love, show us that you're there and that you're watching, and you know, hit that notification for the next videos that are coming out. We have a cool video with the boys, a fun video with the boys that I think you guys will really enjoy coming out soon. But thank you guys, God bless.